MLBBro.com is at the Midsummer Classic, covering Black and Brown All-Stars.
It's been a dramatic drop as far as Black American baseball players being in Major League Baseball. What do you think needs to happen to continue to up the numbers and get more, not just young people, but college athletes, and then also more athletes into Major League Baseball so we can get the numbers up and see more of our own in the game?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. The numbers aren't, pacing where we need them to or where we want them to. What we're seeing now is as African American players retire at the Major League level, we're able to replenish it from the development side of it, but we're not growing it really exponentially. So I think tomorrow night with the draft is going to be an exciting story to tell, because I think at least 5 of the young men that have been a part of our programs are going to go in the first round, and that's going to be a great story. So I think you have to build a foundation, which I think we're doing, but we have to also understand the value of community baseball and not so much the travel baseball piece, because I think community is affordable, it's local, it's where memories and relationships are bonded and are created. And I think the value of community baseball is lost. I mean, when we were growing up, 30, 40 years ago, Little League baseball, RBI, community baseball was affordable, and equipment wasn't expensive. It was where community came together, and that's not is on the decline as opposed to how it's been in the past. So, those things are the things that I look at in terms of how we grow African American participation. But I do see a lot of exciting things. A lot of people around the country with great programs specifically geared toward African American players, and now I'm starting to see it at the Major League level and through the draft. So if we can just keep that pipeline churning, I think we're going to have good results.
Let me ask you about this. You speak about the players, but also how do we get more Black general managers and presidents of baseball operations involved into this game, because we don't see a lot of those either. And I know there are opportunities for those individuals to have, opportunities to run these major league clubs.
Yeah, it's a tough, question and answer. I look, at my journey. I didn't get my shot until I was 17 years in the game. So it's something that I grew up in the organization. And, for us as African Americans, being able to, 1, understand how the system works, and then 2, getting that opportunity. And when you have that opportunity, taking advantage of it is important. Like I said, it doesn't happen overnight. For me, it definitely didn't happen overnight. Mike Hill, didn't happen. We grew up in these organizations, and you have to understand how things work, at that level. So, I'm hopeful that, we'll get some more African-American individuals at the highest levels. We are mentoring, guiding, recognizing talent, amongst other clubs, and then taking those individuals under our wings to kind of develop a pipeline. But it's something that's going to take time, and something that, you have to be patient. But, we've waited a long time, so hopefully we can get there.
And lastly, comments by Deion Sanders that said that one of the reasons why more Black kids and Black players are not in Major League Baseball is because they pretty much priced kids and families out of the market. If there's any truth to that from your perspective, how do you make it more affordable where families in Black and urban communities will be able to afford to play this great game and be able to experience all the rewards that come with it?
Sure. I love what Deion was saying. I have worked with Deion. He's not wrong, but he's really talking about, in his comments, he talks about select baseball, and select baseball is travel baseball. And, some of the things that we were talking about earlier about community baseball where it's not as expensive, where that's where we're getting priced out at the travel ball space, because it's, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 a year. Families can't afford that, but community baseball is $150, right, for a year. So that's more affordable, but that value is not perceived the same, because I want to travel. I want the best cleats. I want the best shoes. I want the best, bat, the best glove. And sometimes those things are, quite frankly, expensive. I mean, I just bought something for my boys, and $400 for a baseball bat is not pretty, but those are the things that DEION was talking about, that higher end is definitely pricing us out. And then we're scouting differently. A lot of individuals believe like the only way that you're going to get to the highest level, college baseball or pro level, is by going to showcase ball. So if we can establish that community baseball again and create good coaching, good interaction, good connection, good family, I think we have a chance to do some exciting things. But travel versus community, I think that's where the expense is.
MLBBro.com is at the Midsummer Classic, covering Black and Brown All-Stars.